As you begin to notice how easily your mind begins to relax, you may find the ideas, the beliefs, and the patterns that have shaped your thinking begin to shift. You may begin to realize how effortlessly the mind can move between large concepts and fine details, like zooming in and out of a picture. And as you experience that, you may notice there's a flow to it, a natural rhythm that allows for movement between the big picture and the finer, more specific details, like a dance between ideas, or perhaps a gentle wave, where sometimes your mind steps back, and other times steps forward into the depth of your experience. You see, it's in those moments when you're able to step back that you can begin to see more clearly the larger patterns at play. And when you step forward, you can engage with those patterns in a way that feels almost effortless. So much so, you might wonder how it happened at all. Perhaps, like many things in life, the steps towards mastery, they're not always as complex as they might appear. And yet, at the same time, they can feel so powerful, as if you're already skilled without even realizing it. And it's that paradox, that subtle blending of the conscious and unconscious minds, where transformation truly begins. It's if you're understanding the belief that you hold, and perhaps discovering new ones, in ways you hadn't noticed before, like seeing a pattern emerge from the dots on a canvas, perhaps connecting the dots in ways that bring clarity and certainty and confidence. Imagine just for a moment how these beliefs and sub-beliefs intertwine, each of them like a stepping stone on the path, each thought feeding into the next, effortlessly, almost like the flow of water, as natural and smooth as can be. Each belief you encounter, it's simply an invitation to explore further, to dive deeper, to discover the layers within layers, revealing not just the surface of your thoughts, but the core patterns that have always been there, just waiting for the right moment to unfold. Notice how the patterns you hold in your mind might shift, almost as if they're evolving in real time, seeing and experiencing new ways of thinking about what you believe is possible. And as these patterns evolve, you begin to realize the skills that you have, they're also evolving, expanding, refining themselves with every moment in ways that feel both exciting and perfectly natural. You might find the techniques that you use to break down those larger concepts, those beliefs, become easier and more intuitive, almost like second nature. Perhaps you can already sense, in this process, something more is happening than simply changing your thoughts. Something deeper, something that works beneath the surface, almost as if your unconscious mind has been quietly guiding you all along, showing you how the finer details and larger ideas, they all coexist effortlessly. It's like stepping into a new world, one where you can move fluidly between the abstract and the concrete, where techniques and tactics blend seamlessly into one another. Maybe you sense how when you chunk down into smaller pieces of information, you can create even more precise and powerful strategies that work with your inner wisdom. And when you zoom out and look at the larger picture, you realize you've already gained a new perspective, one that makes everything easier, more effective. What once seemed complex and difficult now feels like it's unfolding effortlessly, as if it was always this simple. And just like that, in an instant, you find yourself embracing both the beliefs and the techniques, the skills and the tactics, the procedures and the processes, knowing they're all connected, interwoven, in ways that are both comforting and exciting, all at once. You begin to realize you're not just learning these patterns, but embodying them, living them, becoming them, as naturally as breathing. And as you allow yourself to accept this new way of being, you might notice the unconscious mind, that silent and wise part of you, is already making the connections, finding the links between those larger beliefs and tiny steps that lead to mastery. It's almost as though the very act of learning how to navigate these patterns allows you to engage with the world in new ways, perhaps with more ease, more clarity, more certainty. As you continue to observe the flow of your thoughts, you can feel the subtle shifts within you, those small yet powerful changes, shaping new ways of thinking, new beliefs about what you can do, what you're capable of, and how easily you can move between concepts, knowing when to zoom in and when to zoom out. And as you embrace these shifts, it becomes clear. This understanding is not just intellectual. It's an embodied experience, one that you live and breathe in every moment. And as you move forward, you may notice every technique, every process, every belief you hold becomes a tool, a resource, a pathway to even greater transformation. The skills and strategies that once felt like a challenge, they're now easy to access, easy to apply, easy to integrate into your everyday life. The more you notice, the more you realise how natural this all feels, and how effortlessly the mind can open to new possibilities, creating new patterns, creating new beliefs, each one leading to greater success, greater understanding and greater mastery. And you can feel that sense of excitement, that sense of growth, knowing every moment is another opportunity to apply these new ways of thinking, to weave these beliefs into the fabric of your experience, and to see how they grow, expand and evolve. You might even start to wonder just how quickly this transformation can happen, how rapidly the beliefs and the sub-beliefs within you can shift, perhaps faster than you ever imagined before. And all of this feels so natural, so right. You may find yourself moving through life with a sense of effortless mastery, as you move between the small details and the grand visions, creating the life you desire with confidence, ease and flow. And all of this, it seems, is already happening right now, in ways you don't need to force, in ways that are so natural, so effortless. You can't help but feel that this process is working in your favour, each and every moment, allowing you to grow, allowing you to evolve, bringing you closer to the person you're becoming. So as you continue to relax deeply, noticing how your breath flows effortlessly in and out, you can start to sense a subtle shift in the way you perceive your thoughts, your beliefs, as if each one is gently being rewoven into a new empowering pattern. It's as if your unconscious mind is ready, always ready, to welcome new ways of thinking, new ways of believing, new ways of being, with every breath, more and more naturally. Perhaps you can even notice how your awareness expands effortlessly into the vast potential that's already within you, just waiting to be discovered. And as you allow yourself to notice this shift, you may also begin to recognize the very beliefs you hold, those beliefs that shape how you view yourself and the world. They're malleable, fluid, almost like clay, shaped by your thoughts, your experiences, and your unconscious wisdom. And the more you embrace this, the more you realize how easy it is to make subtle adjustments, small changes that ripple through your entire sense of self, enhancing the way you interact with the world. In fact, it may be true the skills, the techniques, and the processes you once thought were difficult, challenging, or even out of reach, they now appear within your grasp. Each time you chunk down, breaking larger ideas into smaller, digestible pieces, your mind expands effortlessly into deeper levels of understanding. You might notice when you chunk up, taking the smaller parts and seeing the grand picture, it all flows together seamlessly, as if the pieces were always meant to fit, always meant to make sense. And as you realize this, you can sense how each belief you hold, each thought you think, becomes an integrated part of the greater whole. And isn't it fascinating how at every breath, every thought, you can feel how your beliefs, they're expanding, stretching, adapting, all the while growing in strength and clarity, like layers of sediment. Each belief adds to the depth of who you are, each one refining the other, building upon the foundation that's already been laid. As this process unfolds, you may find yourself becoming more and more aware of how these beliefs support you, as if they were designed precisely for your highest potential. Now, As you imagine this process continuing, you can sense how the small, intricate beliefs that once seemed disconnected now weave together into a rich tapestry of certainty and understanding. And it's not just about knowledge, no. It's about knowing at a deep unconscious level that you're capable of navigating between large concepts and small details with ease, with flow, as though you were born to do this effortlessly. And what's even more interesting, even more profound, is how these beliefs and sub-beliefs operate on a level so deep they bypass your conscious thinking. The changes happen below the surface, where your unconscious mind is already integrating these ideas as part of your being. You may notice, without needing to think about it consciously, the techniques you use, those powerful subtle techniques, the breakdown and build up beliefs, patterns and behaviours, they're becoming more natural, more automatic. As if the very act of observing creates a deeper connection to your innate abilities, unlocking parts of your mind that were always there, just waiting to be accessed. And as this process unfolds, you may find that, without effort, you're becoming more and more skilled at recognizing the smallest shifts within your beliefs, and even more attuned to how easily you can adjust them. Perhaps you feel how, just like a finely tuned instrument, your unconscious mind is capable of making those adjustments with precision, knowing exactly what needs to be done to move from one state of awareness to another. It feels as though the boundaries between small changes and large shifts are disappearing, leaving you with a sense of fluidity, of movement, of transformation. With every thought, every belief, you can feel how the process is growing deeper, richer, and more powerful, allowing you to move through life with ease and mastery. You might even find these new beliefs about yourself, your capacity to handle the big picture, as well as the small details, they're becoming automatic, like second nature. Perhaps there's even a sense of calm confidence growing within you, knowing you already have the ability to shift your perspective whenever you choose. The ability, as you know, is not something you need to force. It's something you simply allow to unfold naturally, as if it's always been a part of you. And what's truly powerful, what's truly remarkable, is how these new beliefs, they're not only shifting your thoughts, but also your behaviours. Because as you embody these beliefs, as you accept them at a deeper level, they begin to guide you naturally towards the right choices, the right actions, the right thoughts, at exactly the right moments. It's as if the beliefs themselves have become the compass, the inner guidance system, leading you to exactly what you need, when you need it. And as you experience this, you begin to trust more deeply in your own ability to navigate the world with both clarity and flexibility, knowing, no matter what challenges arise, you have the skills and the beliefs to move through them effortlessly. Feel how these beliefs begin to settle into your very being, so deeply rooted within you, they feel like a natural extension of who you are. It's like finding a new sense of alignment, where every belief, every thought, every idea is connected to your higher purpose. And in that alignment, you begin to notice how the flow between small details and large concepts becomes so natural, so fluid, it seems impossible to separate one from the other. They complement each other, dance together, creating a rhythm that feels both expansive and grounded. With every breath, every thought, you find yourself sinking deeper into this space of mastery, this effortless mastery that's growing within you. You know in every cell of your being, this transformation is already taking place. You're becoming the person who effortlessly moves between the big picture and the details, mastering both without effort, like a master sculptor, shaping the very thoughts that guide your path. And as you continue to embrace this flow, this mastery, you might even notice you don't even need to consciously try, because it's already happening. The beliefs, they're installing themselves into your unconscious mind, subtly, powerfully, with every passing moment. And as they settle in, you begin to feel more and more confident, more and more empowered, knowing you have the ability to create, adjust, and align your beliefs at will, instantly, automatically, with ease. The mind, naturally, has always been capable of this kind of transformation, and now you're simply allowing it to unfold. And as these beliefs integrate deeper and deeper, you know they're working for you, guiding you in ways that both feel effortless and incredibly powerful. And in this moment, you realize you're not just observing the process, you're becoming it, living it, breathing it, each and every day. And as you continue to relax, allowing each breath to deepen your sense of calm, you may now begin to realize something fascinating happening within you. It's almost as if the mind, at the deepest level, is open, receptive, and ready for change. It's as if each breath you take creates a space, a moment of quiet, where new beliefs can settle in effortlessly, without needing to consciously focus on them. And as you relax even deeper, you can begin to feel how these new, empowering beliefs about yourself, about your abilities, they're being woven into the fabric of your unconscious mind. You can almost feel how these beliefs, like threads, they're being carefully, yet effortlessly woven into the deeper layers of your awareness. Every belief and sub-belief finding its natural place within you, flowing together seamlessly, forming a tapestry of certainty, mastery, and growth. And as these threads weave into your experience, you may begin to notice how they seem to grow stronger, more deeply rooted within you, as though they were always there, waiting for you to realize how natural they are, how right they feel. And in this moment, you might notice your ability to move fluidly between large concepts and the finer details becomes clearer, more effortless, more intuitive. It's as if a part of you that understands the bigger picture is now in perfect harmony with the part of you that focuses on the smaller, more intricate pieces. Perhaps you're beginning to realize that this balance, this flow, has always been within you, just waiting for the right moment to emerge. And now, as you continue to deepen your relaxation, you can feel these beliefs settling in more deeply, like a seed planted in fertile soil, knowing they'll grow into a new way of being, one that's natural, easy, and powerful. As these beliefs continue to integrate, you might start to notice how the process of chunking down and chunking up, of zooming in and zooming out, feels effortless, as you allow your mind to shift between different levels of thinking. You might even start to realize how each shift becomes smoother, more automatic, almost as though your mind is guiding you effortlessly between these different perspectives. It feels so natural, doesn't it? To zoom in when you need to focus on the small details, and to zoom out when you need to see the big picture. And in that natural flow, you're able to grasp connections, the relationships, the patterns that weave everything together. And as you breathe in deeply, you may also notice how the skills, techniques, and the processes that you've learned, they're becoming more automatic. Without even trying, you can sense how easily you can apply them, how they're now second nature to you. Already internalized these techniques at such a deep level, they feel like your own personal resources, always available whenever you need them. And as you experience this, you can feel a sense of trust growing within you. Trust in your ability to move between concepts, to shift perspectives, to navigate any situation with ease. In fact, every time you take a moment to focus on your beliefs, you notice how they're becoming clearer, stronger, and more aligned with who you're becoming. You begin to see your beliefs about what you can accomplish, how you can change, and how you can grow. They're no longer limited by what you once thought was possible. Every thought you have is reinforcing this sense of possibility, reinforcing this belief in your own potential. And with each thought, with each belief, you can sense how your unconscious mind is becoming more adept at guiding you towards new ways of thinking, new ways of being, new ways of seeing the world. You might also start to feel how these beliefs and sub-beliefs, they're blending so seamlessly with your existing skills and knowledge. It becomes impossible to separate them. It's as if each new belief automatically enhances your capacity to learn, to grow, to adapt. What you notice a shift in your thinking is already supporting your deeper understanding, your unconscious mind already knowing how to use these beliefs to create new patterns of thought, behaviour and experience. And because your unconscious mind is so deeply connected to your sense of purpose, to your deepest desires, these beliefs, they naturally work in your favour, guiding you towards success, towards fulfilment, towards realisation of your highest potential. It's almost as though, without even thinking about it, you're becoming a master of your beliefs. And just like that, you might notice how your beliefs begin to change the way you experience the world around you, the way you interact with others, the way you approach challenges, the way you move through your day. All of it shifts in subtle yet powerful ways, as these new beliefs continue to take root and grow. And with each passing day, each passing moment, you feel more and more aligned with your true self, with your highest potential, as if you're effortlessly becoming the person you've always wanted to be. It's not about forcing change, is it? It's about allowing these beliefs to integrate naturally, to unfold effortlessly, just like a flower blooming in the sun. With each belief that settles in, you may notice how the changes in your thinking are becoming more and more permanent, as though they're carved into your very nature. And each belief you install, it's not just a thought you consciously try to change. It's a deep inner knowing that this is who you are, and this is how you can navigate the world with clarity, ease and mastery. And as you realise this, you may also notice how these beliefs, these subtle shifts in perception, they're allowing you to make new decisions, new choices, with greater ease and confidence. Every choice, every action feels more aligned with who you're becoming. The process feels so effortless, so natural, as if these beliefs, they're simply a part of you, guiding you, moving you forward without resistance. It's as if the very essence of who you are is shifting in ways that feel both exciting and perfectly natural, like you're stepping into the person you've always been meant to be. And so, as you breathe in deeply once more, you can allow this process to continue, knowing with every moment, with every breath, your unconscious mind is integrating these beliefs even more deeply. You're becoming more and more tuned to your inner wisdom, to your true potential, and it feels so natural, so right to know you can move through life with the same ease and confidence that you now feel in this moment. The more you embrace these beliefs, the more you realise they're not just ideas, they're becoming the very foundation of who you are. And as you continue to relax, continue to trust the process, you can feel yourself becoming more and more empowered, more and more skilled, more and more aligned with your highest self, with every breath, with every thought, with every belief. And this, of course, is just the beginning, the start of a beautiful, effortless transformation, where you are the creator of your own experience, the master of your own beliefs, the architect of your own destiny.